Devaughn Sherman.
I'm Robert Howe.
And welcome to Reach for Ovahness. Today's topic is relationships, do's and don'ts.
So, fellas, the main purpose of dating is communication. What dating does not have communication?
Right. Communication is like one of the fundamental elements and aspects of a relationship. And from that communication level is where you build everything else upon a relationship. So that's where we're going to start off today. What you want to do is you want to have your ties open up with your partner. You need to figure out where they are and where you are.
Basically, you guys have to get to know one another from day one until you guys go from day one to day end.
You have to talk. That's the first thing that you guys want to do. You want to talk to your partner, figure out where they are, what they need, what they like, what they don't like, what makes the wind blow for them. Your partner's going to tell you everything about their relationship that they want, they expect, they want you to be, whatever. They are going to tell you everything.
True.
So what you got to do is listen to that. Because if you
don't listen, then you're wasting his time and your time too.
Amen.
Hello.
So
trust.
Why don't we start off with just respect and how you have to respect that person's privacy, respect their elements. Because remember, they was a person alone before they came you.
Hello,
right.
Get it.
So you have to respect that privacy, and they're going to want that still.
Right.
They're going to want a certain level of it.
You got to have your space and boundaries and stuff.
Right. So you have to set your boundaries, your personal boundaries for yourself, and let them set their personal boundaries for themselves. The only thing is you have to understand those boundaries and know how far you can push and how far that you cannot push. Because if you push, you're going to push that person right off the edge. Hey.
Okay, you're going to push that person like bye-bye to the left,
to the next person.
Right. Let's see. Forgiveness. I don't like that one, but
forgiveness.
Yes. Forgiveness. How can you forgive somebody when they didn't run to you?
Honestly, let's be real. When you're in a relationship with somebody, they mess up. People mess up. We make mistakes. It's a fundamental thing of life. Get the heck over it.
I'm glad you brought that up. So, based on talking about forgiveness, can you talk to your partner
Of course
about
you can.
it? But what if they don't want to talk to you about it?
Well, then they don't want to be forgiven.
Okay.
But you talk to them and you get it all out in the air, but you don't keep on repeatedly bringing that stuff up.
True.
So say they cheated and you want to forgive them and make the relationship work and everything like that. Then you forgive and you let it go. Don't bring it up 2 months down the road talking about, remember when you was with such and such and stuff. No, you don't bring that crap up. You go and move on with your life.
Let's move on to the last element of dues, shall we?
Yes, let's.
That's right. Faithfulness.
Being faithful.
That's a hard word. It's hard. It's hard. I'm telling you, it is hard trying to be faithful. But if you love that person and you honestly have the communication, trust, and forgiveness, then you got it made. Fellas, let me tell you, trust me.
I kind of wanted to ask, somebody that's been in a relationship for a while.
Really? I got one person. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go. So, fellas, this is Chris. Chris Blaze works at Reach LA with us.
In order for you to have a good relationship, I think you guys need to know each other first before you guys start jumping into something that's strong and heavy like that.
So basically friends.
Yeah, friends. You can be friends. You can be friends with benefits or whatever. Because everybody wants to explore that person sexually right off the back anyway. You don't want to wait for like 2 months, 3 months. You like this person, and you guys start having sex or whatever, and the sex is not good. You get that out the way, he'll be in it.
Right.
But
True. Hello.
In my relationship, I got to know the person that I'm with first. We were friends first, and then from there it grew into a relationship. Communication was always there. We had our little problems or whatever, but we got over that. We had forgiveness. Been together for 3 years, so that's a positive. But
that's a positive. That's commendable.
It is. But then again, you have to think about relationships that people have been together for 5 years, 6 years, but it's not a healthy relationship. The person's always cheating on them, whether it's physical or mental abuse. All that stuff is still going on. But just because they're together for 5 and 6 years doesn't mean it's positive. We like to go on dates. We do things together. We do consider each other best friends and also lovers.
Fellas. He said 3 years relationship dating. So no, he's not single. So don't hit us up on MySpace or this blog saying,
it's gonna be on YouTube.
Right.
Okay, like Brock said, make a change.
Thank you,
Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
Later.
Type of
fine, ain't he? Ooh, just snatch him up. Ooh, thank you. How you doing? So, Devaughn, let's get to the dark side of dating.
Let's start with one of the most fundamental things that we all do in our day-to-day lives, but, you know, some of them you think you can get away with, some of them that you know you can't, but you still try anyway. And what I'm talking about is lying.
That lying.
I mean, all I do is it's going to spiral into something bigger and better, and then you're going to be upset.
Right.
And in the long run, it's going to be over and done with, and you're going to be like, damn it, if I just had not said, I went to the store to get some bread when I really went around the corner, down the street, then to my mama's house, and then stopped at that boy's house on the way because it was to my mom. If I just had told them where I was going, we might not be in this situation now.
Thank you.
It's just too much work. Okay. Why you want to go through all of that work just to begin with?
Especially if you got a good man. Fellas, if you got a good man, please don't lie, because it's hard to find a good man nowadays. So let's go to the next phrase of the dark side.
With lying always comes cheating. Oof. They usually go hand in hand. Don't be in a relationship. You can't just be with that one person. If that one person is not where you want to be, then don't be there. Just go
tell
ahead.
them, I don't love you. It's not meant to
be. Just be like, I'm not.
No,
you ain't got to say all of that. But you just be like, you know, I'm not ready for this type of relationship. I'm not ready for this level just yet. You know, at least be straight up with them. Because, I mean, at the least that y'all can do is be friends or maybe even friends with benefits.
Right.
So.
Oh, not benefits.
You might get to know somebody, and you might have to, a nice little friend, where you can go every once in a while.
No, Destiny Child said it best.
One of the fundamental things that we always do in a relationship, for some reason, and I don't know why, even I do it to this day, is get other people involved in your relationship.
Problems.
That's your relationship. Woo. You started that. You're going to finish that.
Hello.
For this one, I want to ask one of our other senior leaders.
You got another one?
I have a special guest.
I like special guests.
Yes.
Who is it? So we have another special guest. Tell the viewers what's your name.
Hi, I'm Kyle.
This is Kyle,
hey,
y'all.
Kyle.
How you doing?
I want to talk to you about.
All right,
let's start with just getting people involved in your relationship, because this is something I'm passionate about.
Let's
just talk about it.
Well, I mean, you guys are right. I mean, I feel like you have your close friends that you have to go to for advice, but your coworker, the girl in the scene down the street, they don't need to know all your stuff, because it just makes things more complicated for you in the end. So, I mean, you have your close friends that you can go to, that you can trust and say, I'm in this relationship, I can't really see around it, so I don't know if it's bad for me. So they can tell you if it's, that's not really right. But for the most part, just keep it between you and your boo.
So, tell us, what have you done in your do's and don'ts?
I mean, I don't have relationships, so.
So what do you have?
I have sex. Safe sex.
Can we talk about that just a little bit?
Briefly, just a tiny bit.
Is it prying? Or,
no, go ahead. I'm an open book.
Okay.
Right ahead.
Okay. So,
which one?
Now you're talking about, you just have sex and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, what if somebody, you're having sex with wants to build something on top of that? How do you handle that
relationship.
type of situation?
I mean, if you want to, I'm totally open to it. We can start talking. We can start, making that connection. But I have to feel the connection. If you're only good for one thing, then it's not gonna work out. But if we have some kind of prior connection to it, I'm always open to talking to people and just seeing how people are and seeing if there will be a fit for me.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I like that.
That's what I want to know about it. All right.
All right.
Oh, bestie.
Well, thank you, Kyle.
You're welcome. Y'all
I
have
don't have
questions for
anything
me?
else. I really do.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. That's because you just came in and you boomed it. Not on me.
So today we covered a lot of things about do's and don'ts. One was communication. The other one was trust. The last one was faithfulness. Then we took the dark side of dating.
Yeah, so we talked about lying, cheating, and we talked about getting people involved in your relationships. Fellas, y'all know what's right
And what's
y'all know
wrong.
what's wrong. When you get that feeling in your body that you're doing something wrong,
If the devil is tapping you on your shoulder,
If he
let him
tapping
go.
you,
If he tap you, let him
don't
go.
listen to him. You know what's best for you, and talk to your partner. That's all you gotta really do.
Communication, that's the first
All these
thing.
things are built upon those two fundamentals. So do that, and you should have a healthy and thriving relationship. Now, if you don't be hitting us up with all types of hate
Okay.
mail. You ain't gotta listen to this. As for me, I'm Devaughn, once again.
I'm Robert, and thank you for coming to the Reach for Openness show.